Brix here, back with another weekly update for the Marvel MOC. This week I have continued to build on the Stark Tower. As of last week you see that I did the base. This week I've continued to build up. I have made a hard decision and came with the fact that I am going to build all of the floors. I'm going to tile them all. I have ordered a bunch of tiles. It will help hold the structure together. I'm having problems holding the base plates together at the bottom because of the size of it and the size that base plates come in. The tile will hold it together, make it a lot more sturdy. I will be putting desks in there. I think that on the bottom floor I might actually build an arc reactor. I've seen a couple people's designs online and it looks really cool. The only problem is the size that I would have to do it at. I'm not sure if it would be too big or too small. I'd have to look into the pieces and create some, but I'm pretty sure the bottom floor is going to be the arc reactor. The rest of this tower is coming together great. I have ordered the pieces also to make the side of the building say Stark. I will not be doing the Avengers A. I thought about maybe also building the Avengers A just to swap back and forth, but I don't need to do it. I just need to make a decision and stop. As of everybody has seen with the rest of the videos, what ends up happening is I build something, I'm like, hey, that looks awesome. And then a week later, I'm like, hey, let me change this. And then a week later, I'm like, hey, let me change this. And then a week later, I'm like, hey, let me change this. And same exact thing that happened with the Empire State Building. It just kept being redone and redone and redone. I really like the fact that it came together now and how it looks. I'm glad that every time I do something, it improves the way it looks and I don't hate myself for it and, you know, kind of tear it apart for nothing. I have made myself kind of a deal that I will not go any further until this back section is done. I am still waiting on some modified tiles to complete the top of the Bricklink store. After that is done, I will move to the other end and continue where the restaurant is and the other two buildings. I will be building up on those and doing some more levels with those and putting apartments up top. I have ordered a bunch of ladders and stairs to kind of make the outside of the apartment look right. One of the other things that I will be planning is on the other side where it's going to be facing this, where a building's here and a building's here and they're facing each other. I'm going to put some more destruction on that side. One of the things that I keep saying that I'm going to do is throw in some Easter eggs and throw in some apartments. I'm going to build an entire Marvel kind of like an apartment complex as a joke. One of the rooms will be like the black and white WandaVision room. I've already got Wanda and I've already got Vision. One of the other rooms I'm going to be doing is like a Punisher themed room. I'm going to use the minifig that comes with the Daily Bugle set. There will be included, not in the apartment, but outside of the apartment, the origin of Daredevil, which if you know anything about Daredevil and how he came to be Daredevil, you already get the idea of it. I am also going to be doing one of these rooms in with Loki. The new show has dropped. We have seen the first episode, and I don't know if there's anything I want to take from the first episode, but I do have an idea of what I would like to do with it. I still have a couple characters that I don't know where they're going to fit in at the MOC, and Thor is one of them. I might put him in the room with Loki, but I also might do a big kind of thunder strike outside somewhere that looks like he's coming from the sky and coming down. But with all that being said, let's get into the building. watched last week's video, you do know that this is where we stopped on the bottom of the tower. I have taken the fountain off. The fountain will go here after I lay some tiles. I'll be putting some plants here. And I think I'm going to end up building a statue over here. I thought it would be cool to do like a big, maybe like an Iron Man statue. They are coming out with the Ironmonger set, which kind of gives a, you know, going way back to its origin and showing some things about Iron Man. And I thought about maybe doing a smaller version of it there as a statue. But I have started with this apart. I want to kind of show you my idea with this and show you how I wanted to, you know, display it for it to work. So with the bottom floor and everything else, instilling a little bit of ingenuity from the actual Lego set, I wanted this whole thing to fold down. That way, when it's folded down, you can see the inside and kind of see all the details. I think that that will work absolutely great. So now, with a little bit of a closer look, when you fold this down is how the rest of it will operate. If the doors fall off in the front, or the front falls off of the building, it won't be that bad. It's very, very easy to put back together. But with all the tiles laid inside, it will help structure this part of it, and will kind of just really make it pop. The way I've wanted to do this is you can take the next floor, and the next floor just kind of slides down in here and sits in there. Now when the next floor is in there, you take the side piece, kind of install it on the side, and it will hold up and be ready for this to fold back up. Now when this folds up, it does lean against it and follow the line up. The next floor will be the same exact thing. You just kind of remove a couple pieces, set it down there, and then you have the form of the tower. Now with the design of the tower like this, you can kind of see where I stopped here. This will continue to go up for about another window height. Once all that is together, you will see the tower go straight up and kind of form the platform out. I talked to a friend and came up with an idea that one of the funniest things that happens in the Marvel franchise is that when Hulk grabs Loki and starts slamming him around the top of the tower, he definitely shines and shows that he is a very, very strong character. That might be something I add to this. Then when all this is done, you can just kind of tell that it will sit up on top of here. It will not do that right now because of the structure of this. Another thing I might have to do just for the support is add a couple pillars in here. I don't want it to be displayed like that just because I think it ruins the aesthetics of the inside of this building. The inside of this building is laid out very well, and I'm happy with it not having anything in the center section here or here. But I might have to do it just for the support. Well, I went against what I said, and I went ahead and kind of snapped it together a little bit to show you. There is no support in it right now, and it is holding itself up. I'm not sure if it's still going to do that when I put all the details on the inside of it and the weight. This is easily detachable. It can be set to the side, and you can see all of the details that will be in here. That also helps instead of taking apart. One of the reasons why I made it so easy to take apart is purely because we've kept talking about taking some stuff to Brick Fair this year. To stop talking about the build and to talk about the Brick Fair part. One of the things I've thought about is making a little table or doing something at Brick Fair and bringing this with us. I don't know if it's going to be possible. There is not very many tables open still, and I don't know if this is the tower I want to bring. With the Marvel City going on, I know that this means more than the Empire State Building, but the Empire State Building is just so massive. So then it comes to the part, well, do I bring both of them? And if I bring both of them, I might as well bring the whole row, and it just downfall spirals from there. So I don't think that I will be doing it. I will be carrying t-shirts with us, decals with us. I will have whatever you need. If there's a certain size that you would like for me to set aside, please let me know. I know that there's going to be a lot going on. I know there's going to be a lot of things that require money, and I don't want to take away from any of the Legos that you might want to buy, but we would also love the support for the channel. Any money that you do give us and everything that goes towards the channel is put back into the channel. It will help me with the Bricklink orders and continue this tower and continue everything with the city. I have skipped ahead a little bit. One of the things that I will be doing after this MOC is done, which will not be anytime soon, is I have my eyes on something that I've always wanted to create. It's going to be massive. It won't be the same size as the whole entire city will take up, but I guess the pure scenery of it will be epic. I can't wait to do that for you guys, but like I said, I am not going to do that until this city is finished. I'm going to stick with the city. I'm going to continue to buy pieces and continue to build these buildings and get it all done. I would like to thank everybody for watching. Please don't forget, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe, show us some support, follow us on Instagram, talk to us. I'll be more than happy to talk back. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.